Hello everyone and welcome to your weather forecast. Julie Godot, your meteorologist with you one more day as we get ready to enter the last day of the work week. It's your Thursday evening and I'm here with you with the weather forecast to let you know what to expect as you head out the door tomorrow to go to work. Get ready for the weekend. I have to barbecue this weekend, so after work tomorrow, I may not have a video tomorrow because I have a big day on Saturday and Sunday. So I'll have to head on over to Costco, buy a bunch of barbecue and supplies so that I can smoke meat for a church event on Sunday. So I won't be able to have a video after work for you guys tomorrow. But today we will get that video out there and let you know what to expect as we head into the weekend, as we're going to see very warm weather developing out west, especially in areas that don't typically see very warm weather, like the northern Rockies, Montana, areas of Montana and Idaho, through Washington and Oregon, the interior of Utah, maybe Nevada. You're going to see much hotter weather this weekend, so a significant amount of warm weather out there across the west, and a little bit cooler in the east, so that's some good news for you folks in the eastern half of the country as you just dealt with several rounds of severe weather. We have a derecho that swept through the upper Midwest and Illinois into Indiana and Michigan. We also saw severe weather in New England and upstate New York, where we have some tornadoes spawn. So we had a lot of severe weather. And let's get to our first map here, and this is going to be talking about the severe weather in the mid-Atlantic. So we got a lot of heavy rain here near Norfolk and maybe north of Raleigh-Durham. We have a severe thunderstorm warning in place right now. We got some showers and thunderstorms headed towards the Charlotte area, Columbia, South Carolina. So you can see those showers and ice and scattered thunderstorms moving across North Carolina and parts of Virginia as well. So Norfolk, and Maryland as well. Showers and storms just cleared out of the D.C. area, but we may see some more showers move south of the region as we head into the evening hours. But we will see those showers and storms across the mid-Atlantic and through parts of the southeast as we head into the evening hours. And tomorrow we'll see more showers and thunderstorms. And that rainfall is going to extend all across the southeast and the Gulf Coast over to Texas, where we're going to see probably record amounts of rainfall through the weekend. So get ready for a very wet weekend in Georgia, the Carolinas, Florida, all the way to Texas. So Houston through New Orleans and Mississippi and Alabama, Georgia, Florida. Get ready for a very wet weekend in store for you folks, okay? We do have a severe thunderstorm watch right now in place across North Carolina and parts of southeastern Virginia, south of Norfolk, and then across Raleigh towards Charlotte. We have a severe thunderstorm watch in effect, and we will see that severe weather this evening across the North Carolina. So Shenandoah into Virginia. We're going to see Norfolk down to Wilmington, North Carolina, and then into Fayetteville, back over towards Charlotte and Asheville, and then down through Florence, North Carolina, down towards Columbia and areas as well. So we're going to see severe thunderstorms all the way out to Cape Hatteras, as well as through to Norfolk and Devil Hills, North Carolina. We have that risk here for severe thunderstorms, and our primary threat is going to be damaging winds. Tornadoes are possible. Very heavy rainfall with gusty winds as well is going to be the primary threat for severe weather this evening in the mid-Atlantic. And we're going to see heavy rain that's going to lead to an aerial flood watch in effect right now across the Carolinas and southern Virginia. So North Carolina, parts of South Carolina, we have a flood watch in effect. and we're going to see the potential for flash flooding here in North Carolina and northern South Carolina, and then back over here across western Louisiana and southwestern Arkansas and East Texas. So Texarkana points southward to Beaumont, Texas. We have the risk in Fayette and into Shreveport, Louisiana to Pineville. We have the potential for a 2 and 4 chance for some flash flooding, but there is a marginal risk for flash flooding in other areas. But here in the dark green is where we have our more significant risk for flash flooding. Here is the rainfall amounts that are expected across the South as we head into through Monday. So a very wet weekend is on tap here across the southeastern United States, as we have that cold front that brought that severe weather to the Northeast yesterday, and that derecho to the Great Lakes in the upper Midwest. That cold front is now mostly offshore, but we do have a tail end here with an area of low pressure along the southern tip of that cold front. But in the meantime, it's going to keep things fairly wet, as that's going to be the focus for showers and thunderstorms. So some very wet weather where we can see up to 3 inches of rain here along the Gulf Coast to New Orleans, over to Mobile, Alabama, Alexandria, Louisiana. We can see up to 2 to 3 inches. And then again across parts of the Appalachian Mountain Range, across Georgia, north of Atlanta. The areas we can see 2 to 3 inches in Monroe, Huntsville, Alabama, and then across South Carolina and into North Carolina, where we have the mid-Atlantic coast there near Cape Hatteras. In Wilmington, we're going to be seeing up to 5 inches of rain. So 3 to 5 inches of rain will be possible through the weekend and into your Monday. And then down here in South Florida, southwestern Florida, Fort Myers, Naples, that region, Lake Okeechobee, the Florida Everglades, we have the potential for 2 to 3 inches. But East Florida along the Atlantic coast, Miami-Dade to Fort Lauderdale, up to Pompano and Delray Beach on the Atlantic side, we could pick up 1 to 2 inches of rain from showers and thunderstorms as we work through the weekend. And we're going to see a pretty nice cool down, a break in all of the action for the week of the 22nd. So we're going to see cooler weather begin to spread across the central and southern plains and the south as well. So this represents an area of cooler weather. So we're going to see things cool down. We're going to see the humidities drop down after the 22nd as well. So a few days of unusually cool weather for July across Oklahoma, Texas, Arkansas, Missouri. We're going to see those cooler temperatures extended up to northern Illinois, southern Minnesota, Wisconsin, Indiana, Ohio, over through Kentucky, the Carolinas, Tennessee, down across the southeast. So South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana. We're going to see a little bit drop in the humidity as well, and a little bit cooler with those high temperatures. It's going to get down into the 80s, so mid-80s for highs as we work our way through the weekend. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, most of you guys will see temperatures in the mid-80s, a few low 90s around Wilmington, Washington, 92 in the D.C. area for your Sunday. But we're going to see temperatures still kind of flirt around with the 90s down here in southern Texas. But you can see the mid-80s through North Texas and across the central plains, temperatures in the mid-80s. So a few degrees cooler. But as we head into the 22nd, we're going to see those temperatures drop a few degrees more, as well as a drop in the humidity. But out west, we'll see that heavy rainfall for the remainder of the weekend. So your entire weekend will be very wet across the Gulf Coast. So South Texas, Houston, Beaumont, over across Louisiana, New Orleans up to Lake Charles, Baton Rouge, across to Gulf Shores, Mississippi, Mobile, Alabama, the Florida Panhandle, so Tallahassee, Pensacola, Apalachicola. Several inches of rain will fall across that region, and in the southeast, the Florida Panhandle, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. We're going to see fairly heavy rainfall amounts through the weekend, and we're going to be seeing those showers and thunderstorms pretty persistent along the Gulf Coast and the deep south and the southeast through the weekend. And in the west, we're going to see things quite warm in the Rockies. So Las Vegas will see temperatures in the triple digits, 112, so over 110 in the Vegas area, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Same thing for you folks in Phoenix. Mid-80s in LA, and we're going to see those temperatures in the low 100s across the Fresno. So the Central Valley in California, we're going to see those temperatures about 102 to 103, some days as much as 108. And we're going to see very warm weather up in Salt Lake City, 100 degrees for your Sunday, 101 for Monday, and we're going to see that high pressure making Spokane toasty as well, 100 for Saturday, but the 105 to 110 degree temperatures will be common as we head into Sunday and Monday. So very warm in the Pacific Northwest and the Northern Rockies, and very warm across the plateaus of the Southern Rockies and the Desert Southwest. Very warm, and some monsoon moisture will be in play as well across the west and the southwest. So as we head through the 22nd, we'll see an area of low pressure move across the center of the country, and we'll start to see those rain showers continue in the southeast, and maybe some scattered showers and thunderstorms across the plains as we head into next week and to parts of the upper Midwest. But we're going to see a little bit cooler weather work its way in as well, with that very warm weather out towards the west. And that'll do it for today's weather forecast. Unfortunately, I don't have any video pictures to share from Alaska, but maybe in a future video over the weekend, I will share some Skagway pictures for you that I took. So until then, have a good evening tonight. Be safe out there. If you're experiencing severe weather, take all precautions. Have a great day tomorrow and a good weekend ahead. Thank you. Bye-bye.